the poorly constructed podcast. Featuring Kermi, Soulgoat, and Atomic. Same guests, same people. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing great. Max?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Awesome. Devin, how you doing, man?
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, well,
Very unprofessional.
very unprofessional. I'm actually gonna have to dock your pay. Today we have a very special podcast. We're talking about Premier Relegation. And at the end, if we have a little more time, we're gonna finish off the Premier playoffs with some predictions. So this time, we have some awesome brackets made by yours truly, instead of writing all over paint.
We're not in fucking MS Paint this time.
Yeah, it's just unbelievably ineligible. So that's
we
cool.
should have 100% done it in MS Paint.
Dude, it was so. I rewatched the VOD. It was so ineligible that you just couldn't read it. So who wants to start off? We got Mythic versus Valors.
I mean, I feel like this one should be pretty straightforward unless Mythic throws for content.
I mean, Mythic should probably keep their premier spot now.
Yeah,
mean-
I could tell like that some of the teams like Mythic, like during like the entire Premier season, that only one team gets to stay if you're not making playoffs. And like Premier, since there isn't a lot of teams, so I know I talked to J-Dubs a lot, and he was kind of, I don't know, he was kind of upset about it, how like they're like a Premier level team, and they won a couple games in Premier, and then they should kind of stay in Premier. They shouldn't have to keep on fighting for the spot every season. So
Yeah, because they were really on the brink of losing and dropping down to advance last season. It was really close. I think they had to beat one of them was One Tap, I'm pretty sure. They beat One Tap, but I forgot the other team they had to beat, but they lost and then they had to win too. That was crazy. But yeah. Valors, I think they got relegated from Premier last season, right? And they played Advanced, or 2 seasons before they played Advanced this season. So I do think Mythic has the upper hand either way. How do you guys think it's gonna go?
I think Mythic clean 2-0.
2-0?
That's what I would say.
Yep.
Yeah, 2-0.
Alright, sounds good.
Without a doubt in my mind.
Alright. Now we got Detonate versus Big Chillin'. Now, I think these two teams are the same caliber. If I have to say, I think.
Honestly Detonate should probably win.
You think
That's
Detonate?
what I was thinking.
Yeah, I
think
do like the big
maybe-
chillin' people.
I think maybe if Big Chillin' didn't like kind of have like an inconsistent roster right now, because I think Droid is just kind of being used as a sub because they can't really bring in anyone that like they really want to play with long term.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Blackpink Lisa too, someone who doesn't play
Yeah.
CS.
Yeah, I don't think Droid really. I mean, he's been playing recently, but I don't think he like grinds CS or anything. You know.
Well, he's banned on Faces, so I don't know what he can grind.
That's true.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that like Big Chillin' just like I respect them a lot. Like they're really cool. Like the brand that they build around, and they're really cool guys. But just like from what like Detonate has been playing consistently good Counter-Strike recently, and Big Chillin' like hasn't been playing a lot. Like they haven't been like had the opportunity. Like Detonate just came fresh off of advanced playoffs, making Premier Relegation. They're all really stoked for it. I feel like the Detonate players have more drive than Big Chillin' do because they're just broken roster. So I would definitely say Detonate. Maybe 2-1 is what I would say.
Got the 2-1 going? How does everybody feel about
I kind
that?
of think it'll be a 2-0.
2-0. Devin,
Really?
you're the
Yeah, I was thinking
tiebreaker.
2-0 as well.
2-0, okay. Damn. All right. Now we got Third Impact versus Northern Forces.
We
I'm
have some insider info.
yeah, we have insider info. I think Northern Forces can come on through and
They're
beat them.
2-0ing them. I hate to be that guy.
yeah.
I wonder what
think-
the inside info is.
I mean, I think it'll be a 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like Third Impact, like they stayed with the same 5 starting the season, and then they kind of didn't perform, which was kind of upsetting because I was really looking forward to watching them. And at the end of the day, it didn't seem like that they found their groove, or anything like that. Like obviously they won the Denver LAN, they went to LAN and they won, but in
Yeah.
Premier they just, I don't know, they didn't show up.
They
Yeah.
also have to
Yeah.
play with Becker instead of Dane, so
I think
Yeah, I think
Oh, wait,
not
no.
having Dane is
Sorry.
going to be a big loss for Third Impact.
yeah.
He's just such a big player in that team.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah, he's the superstar. So what are we feeling? The clean 2-0? Everybody agree?
100%.
I will say that Northern Forces did have a good run in playoffs. They took
Oh,
their
yeah.
seed and they did really have like a really good run. They were seeded second, right? In advance?
No.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I think
yeah.
they were seated second.
Oh, they were
Yeah, they
seeded
were.
second. Okay.
Yeah, and for being seeded second and not getting upset or anything like that, that's like really respectable. I think they're a really good team. So
All right, 2-0. Now synthetic versus Eros.
This one, I feel like it just go either way.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Arrows would win, but barely.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
I
too.
don't
I
know.
think
I think it really is gonna depend on who shows up tonight.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just gonna need either Legacy or Garrett to pop off or Tender, or like Umar get like a 30 bomb on Eros, that kind of thing.
I don't know. I think this relegation is just gonna be the same as last season for Eros, and it's gonna be largely based on whether or not Cryptic can hard carry them into Premier again.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Their run looks very similar from when they made Premier 2 seasons ago. But I will say that it is pretty hyped to see Synthetic in playoffs because like a lot of players haven't really like even been in advanced playoffs before. So seeing them all making it all the
Oh,
way to
yeah.
Premier relegation is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
No.
They had like a miracle run if you have to really put into the words.
So this is one of the games I could see going 2-1. Maybe
Yeah,
Synthetic winning a
this
map.
is this is a close game, I think. Synthetic maybe gets like what? Mirage does 2, maybe Inferno if it gets that, and then Eros maybe gets like Nuke, Vertigo.
Honestly, I think Synthetic are gonna win.
You really
Really?
think? Okay.
Yeah.
Devin, what do you think?
I think Arrows too, and I think Jason, Cryptic, and Umar are
Yeah.
a better core than the other team.
Yeah,
Okay.
I also do agree. They're really good friends. They've been playing together for a while. So
Yeah.
I think the main issue with Eros is just like their map pool. They have
yeah, that's true.
they have like a 0% win rate on both Overpass and Vertigo, which are both really strong maps for Synthetic.
Oh,
Mirage
wow.
will be like an open map. Ancient, which is one of Eros' better map, is probably just gonna get insta banned
So
by
man, yeah.
Synthetic unless they want to ban D2 instead, but I don't know if they'd want to do that.
Yeah, also
So
don't
I don't
forget
know.
that the tilt factor on Arrows too.
Yeah, that is true.
That could, yeah,
Like,
that
just
feel
could
like that could
become.
be a
6
thing
rounds
for
in a
both
row, it's gonna
teams.
be
I mean,
over.
I don't know. I think Synthetic has that tilt factor as well. I like the
I think it's
only.
worse
I don't
on
know.
Arrows
All I'm
though.
saying is Eros got 2-0'd by Brazen in the Steel Series Cup.
True, very true.
Real
So
shit right there. Okay. Now, are you guys all leaning Synthetic now?
I was leaning Arrows
Oh,
though.
you're still leaning
I still
Eros?
think Eros will win. I
Okay.
think they've been building up like the fortitude to do that, just to be able to
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
We'll finish off with Euros 2-1. Now you want to start? You want to keep going and then start the lower bracket?
I think the lower bracket on this is wrong, right? That's what we talked about.
No.
No.
it's-
We.
No, it's right.
Yeah, it is right.
Yeah.
It is right.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is just like the first 2 matches. They're just like flipped, which doesn't really matter. It's still gonna. still
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
go
I see
out
what you're
right.
saying. Yeah, okay, they don't flip in the lower bracket.
Okay, let's do lower bracket. Valor's GG, Big Chillin'. What are we thinking?
I
And
think it's gonna get 2-1 for Valors.
anything told me that Droid is the 4th and Heaty's the sub for Big
Yeah,
Chillin'.
yeah, Droid. They did
that
end up picking
changes
up Droid. I do
anything.
know that.
Yeah.
Oh, they did officially pick
Yeah,
up
yeah,
Droid?
he's
Yeah.
on the
Okay,
team.
okay.
They picked him up like as soon as they got a spot. So
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I didn't know that.
All right, so I think Big Chillin'. I think that goes the way of Big Chillin', unless Valor's manages to push it real close and then bring it out with the 2-1. But I think Big
it all
Chillin' didn't
depends
do it.
really if Big Chillin' like comes to play because like we haven't seen them kind of field their full 5 yet, like that they've been practicing with. Because I know they've been practicing for a couple of weeks. So I think if they field like a good 5, obviously I don't think they're gonna beat Detonate because Detonate has been like grinding a lot. But I think Big Chillin', if they have the right preparation, can beat Valors easily.
Yeah.
I need to check something out on Valors real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking hurried up, unprepared.
Holy crap!
Speaking of that, Big Chillin' did just drop their new merch drop today. So
Oh my god, go check out, what is it, bigchillinshop.com?
BigChillinShop.com.
Oh yeah.
Big Chillin' Shop. Oh my god, look at that. Holy crap. Are you looking at what I'm looking right now? Wow, that is just awesome. You found what you were looking for?
Yeah, I know that Hughes left the team, but he's still playing for them in Premier
Yeah.
Relegation, so I
Okay.
don't know about that.
Okay.
Did
So
he
yeah,
leave the team because he's like quitting CS? Because I know he played Valorant, or I thought he played Valorant for a while, right? Or is he leaving to try
He
to find a
played
different
on Way
CS
Too
scene?
French in Valorant, and then he came back to CS. I don't know if he's staying in CS or going back, but I actually don't know what's going on with Hughes because I don't know why he would leave the league roster either. But he's still apparently on the
you left
Premier
the league
Relegation
roster. Yeah, that you have to like really like not be committed to just leave the roster in the ECA.
Oops.
Yeah, so
You can
I
see all the
personally think
rosters in Discord.
it'll probably be Big Chillin 2-1. That's what I'd have to say.
You click on Valor's and you see that Hughes is in there, but then you click on Valor's league match or like a league page, he's not on there. So
So I guess he's just playing relegation and then leaving.
Maybe, yeah.
Hmm.
Or he's the coach. Because
Well, I
it
think-
says
well, he was
it on...
subbing in a lot with
Oh,
them.
he was? Oh, I forgot. You're
Yeah,
right.
he was
Yeah,
like
we
he's
talked
playing.
about this. Yeah,
He
gotcha.
played like half his matches.
Okay. All right, I still firmly believe Big Chillin. Maybe even like the 2-1 if you guys are feeling the same. But like I still
I can
think
see
Big
it
Chillin
going
can pull it
2-1.
through. 2-1?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good. Now for Third Impact versus Synthetic.
I think Synthetic too.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it just
yeah,
sucks because like
Synthetic.
yeah.
Synthetic's been looking real good, and
It's not even that. I just think Third Impact doesn't want to play.
I know,
Yeah,
but
it sucks because such
I
a
don't want to
good
say
like
that.
I remember when Third Impact first made Premiere with JoJo and all them, and everybody respected the organization so much. Like
Oh, yeah.
JoJo moved into the team house or something like that for a little bit,
Yeah,
and they were really, really building their brand.
it was sick.
And it kind of feels like a disappointment out of the roster that like because they picked up a lot of good players. Like I know Brett personally. Brett like grinds really, really hard, and they like I know that they like checked up on each other every single day. Like, oh, did you watch a demo today? Like, oh, do you want to watch it now? They would do like their coach would like give them a bunch of stuff to do throughout the day. It was really, really cool. But just seeing them not perform is just really, really upsetting to me
Yeah,
personally.
honestly,
it just
you're
seems
right.
like the team hasn't really been the same since Bren Walker went to Rise for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's,
man, that was.
I feel like the roster
I do remember
is
that.
just kind of like not necessarily run its course because I don't know if it'll rebuild it next season and like get a good team again.
I
But
think there's
it
gonna be
seems like
roster
this
changes
current
regardless.
iteration of the roster is run
Yeah,
its
but that.
course.
No,
it
you're
seems
right.
like.
But that, what you were just talking about when they joined Consti's team, and then that fell apart, and like, yeah, that was a big mess, and I think it really like broke their friendship up a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking the 2-0. Same as
Yeah.
Devin said.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly. And now we got Mythic versus Detonate. I
It's
don't
hard to
know.
win against Mythic, dude.
I think I don't know. Everyone says a lot of good things about Detonate. Everyone, but I feel like Mythic could pull it through.
I feel
think
like
Mythic got a
when
2-0, dude.
I think when you look
think
at the
they're gonna
bracket,
throw?
you look at like who's the most premier team, it is definitely Mythic.
I
They
think
just like
despite being in relegation, they're probably still like the best team in relegation.
Yeah.
like without a doubt.
Yeah.
I'd say
Max,
the
what
thing
do you
is though,
think?
I'd say Detonate are a close second to the best team in relegation, at least in my opinion. So I think it'll be a really close series. Because I mean, like looking at advanced playoffs, Detonate like they played really close to ATK in the lower final. Like they won a map and then map 3 was 16-13. And ATK are like at least at the same level or better than Mythic pretty
Question real quick.
consistently.
Did ATK get moved up to premier or no? I
They
heard that they
did.
got a slot.
Yes, Godsent.
Why?
Because
Godsent
Godsent
went to
was
EU.
traveling to
Not
Europe
playing.
for the rest of the year.
Oh,
So they can't
are they
play.
are they just gonna stay in advance or are they just
Well,
not gonna play
no,
next
they
season?
got the spot for the conference already.
Oh.
So it does not matter.
DreamHack.
So they were essentially just going to get 2 spots, which didn't make sense. So it worked
They're
out
just
in the
getting
end.
ATK. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
it
pretty
worked
good.
out
I
in the
like that
end.
for them.
Yeah. So yeah, I think nevertheless I think it's going to be close.
I think it'll be very close.
I
Yeah.
think it'll be a 2-0. I don't think
Really?
that will take him out.
I
No.
don't.
2-0?
I think Mythic has good enough players where they'll just out aim them.
And it doesn't matter what map Detonate plays, like Flom and J-Dubs and who else is playing on that team? It's
Jojo,
it's
Lex,
J-Dubs,
Lex
Flom.
and Flom are just like so experienced. It doesn't I feel like it doesn't matter. Like
And then
they'll
you
just
have
get a 2-0.
Jojo, Sluggy, and
I don't know.
Jados,
I
the
still
other three.
think, like Devin said, they could throw, but I don't think they'd fully throw.
I never said
I'd
they would
think,
throw. That was
or who?
Kermie.
Oh, that,
Oh,
oh,
whoa, whoa, hey, hey.
okay.
I just said it as
Whoever
a
said
joke.
that. Oh,
I
you
just
said
said they
it.
might
Oh,
throw
Yeah,
it
yeah.
against Valors
Watch
as a
yourself,
joke.
Devin. Watch
Oh, okay.
yourself.
Like
Alright.
I don't know.
Getting
They could
pointed
lose
at?
if
You're getting pointed
JoJo
at.
like they could potentially lose like if they start buying a bunch of P90s and then lose a
At
bunch of
JoJo,
momentum.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
I
I
don't think
don't.
they would
I
lose the
definitely
P90
don't
runs,
think they would.
honestly.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not against Valors. But I think like against Detonate, obviously like I don't know. I think they're both really good teams, and I think Detonate. I think Detonate might. Um, I think they might be able to get an upset here, but I
The main
don't think
reason
they
also,
Okay.
are
for
favorites by
me,
any means.
is Mythic isn't gonna ban Overpass, and then gonna pick Overpass, and the way Mythic plays, I think will be Detonate on Overpass. That's the main reason I think it's gonna be 2-0.
Okay. Here, let's. How about we come to a compromise in 2-1? How does that sound?
Sure. Yeah, as long
I'm
as
fine with
Mythic
that.
wins. I think
Okay.
Mythic will win.
All right.
Mythic's
Sounds
going
good.
through it, dude.
Okay. 2-1. Sounds good. Northern Forces
telling
versus
you.
Zeros. I will die on this hill. I think Northern Forces will win.
They should win.
Yeah.
100%.
I think Northern Forces
I think it'll
without
be a
doubt
2-0.
better team.
2-0. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I just feel like Eros, if they have the same momentum that they had in their last playoff, their last Premier Relegation run, I think they might have a chance. But Northern Forces has just been looking too good, so I can't really bet against them.
And I think it's like a similar thing with the Euros versus Synthetic, where Euros' best map is probably Ancient, and it's just going to get first banned, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
they don't even get to
They
play it.
bank a lot on their Ancient win a lot of the time. So
They really do. And Brazen plus TATM beat him on Ancient.
Yeah.
no big deal. No big
No
deal.
big deal,
No
but
big deal.
yeah. Okay. 2-0? How's everybody feeling?
I think 2-1.
2-1?
I can see a 2-0 happening, but a 2-1 is more probable.
2-1 more probable? Okay.
I think it'll
Yeah.
be a 2-0.
I think this would be a good
Euros
match
will
to
lose
watch.
map.
Yeah.
I think Euros will probably get really close on both maps, but I don't see them pushing either one over the line.
Match of relegation right there. If you want
Match
to
of
watch any match,
relegation?
watch that
I
one.
don't know. I think
I don't know, maybe
the
Mythic
the
versus-
potential Detonate Synthetic rematch could be really good in the lower bracket too.
Oh,
Oh,
did not see
okay.
that.
I was thinking more Mythic Detonate maybe could be a really
Yeah,
close
that could be
series
good as
too.
well.
But
There
yeah.
may be a lot
Sure.
of close series.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think this is going to be a fun tournament, so to speak, to watch.
It's just the bracket too, though. It's really weird because it feels like the bottom half of the bracket just has better, like overall teams, and it makes it like Detonate versus Synthetic is like that could.
It was a
potentially be
close
really
series
interesting
last
game.
time. It was 14-16, 16-12, 16-13. That's how it went
Yeah.
last time in lower bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be Oh, excuse me. You want to just skip real quick and just since we're talking about this already, we can just do this one. Yeah,
Sure.
I think Detonate could like in the end pull it through, but I think Synthetic could put up a fight again.
It depends
I
if
think-
Synthetic learned enough. That's what I'm on. If they watch the
Oh,
demos
okay.
and they watch Detonate demos, I feel like they could definitely win since it was so close. But if they don't put in the work to try to beat Detonate, Detonate will probably just win again.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's just so similar to the last match that they played because in Premier or sorry in advanced playoffs they were playing to be guaranteed a spot in Premier Relegation with like getting into the top 4 and just like a really high pressure match and then they edged them out and like this is just like the similar thing but like the stakes are even higher because winner just goes straight into Premier in this match.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
And I feel like Detonate are just going to handle that pressure better because they have
100%.
a lot more experience on their side.
Yeah, we talked about this the last time we went over advanced playoffs. Synthetic has Tender, Legacy, a lot of teams that like don't have playoff experience, high pressure match like scenario. Like they never have like experience on that. So I definitely think Detonate could pull through in something like this.
I also doubt that Detonate's gonna tilt like Synthetic would.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are you guys? You think it'll be close again, or you think Detonate like closed it out clean this time?
I think it'll be a
maps are
2-1.
gonna be close. I think it's 2-0.
2-0.
Really?
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maps
I can
close,
see the 2-0 happening.
I think it can go either way.
I can see the 2-0 happening.
I think I'll agree with the 2-0. I think the maps
Yeah.
will be close, like Devin said, but I think it'll be a 2-0.
I think Detonate's more well-rounded and more consistent in how they play. So
Detonate was Shake
Yeah.
Zula anti-stratting. Okay,
True.
I agree. Real shit. Okay, back up. Eros, big chillin'.
I
I
think
think
Eros would
Eros
win.
should take it.
What'd you say, Max?
I was just agreeing with
Oh, you were agreeing? Okay.
7. Yeah, I think
I
Eros should
I
win.
partially
Yeah.
agree. I think Big Chillin' maybe could win if they have a good start to Premier Relegation, and obviously like we haven't seen a lot from them. We've seen like Arrows have a pretty good run in playoffs. Big Chillin' really only won one game, and that was the forfeit win to what was it, Secret Club. So I mean, if the new Big Chillin' roster actually can like play well, then I think it could go Big Chillin's way, but I don't think it's very probable.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, I'm just laughing because Walker came in to my chat. Yeah,
L.
I think Eros could close out. What are you guys feeling? The 2-0 close maps
I
or
think
2-1?
2-0.
I could see it being a 2-0.
2-0?
I think
Yeah.
it's just gonna be 2-0. I don't think Big Chillin's stable enough to beat Eros.
Okay.
But their
Sounds
clothing
good.
is so good, man.
Merch is sick. All right.
Yeah. So that's it.
I don't know. Yeah. I just want to bring back or go back to the importance of the Eros synthetic match. I think that'll be an incredibly important, even though it's
First
not
round.
Oh,
even
this
though
one.
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
to decide. I just think that match will be incredibly important
It's
in
kind
the
of a banger to
grand scheme
start
of
out Premier
things.
playoffs too.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Premier
Well,
Relegation.
yeah, but I mean, if you look at it, the loser would have to go through Third Impact and Detonate, or Third Impact or Northern Versus, or Detonate or Mythic.
That's a good
They
point.
have to win both those games. Where the winner, they have to play the winner of that. But then if they lose that, they get to play the winner of Big Chillin' or Valors, which is I think a much easier game
Yeah,
to
I
try
feel
to
like the
get into
top side of the
Premier
lower
League.
bracket is a
So
lot easier.
Yeah. Definitely.
yeah, I think so. So I think the winner, whoever wins Synthetic versus Euros is probably gonna make Premier, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I just think that's a really important. I think that's the most important match in the first round.
Yeah, you're right. Because if you look here, yeah, you maybe get beaten by Third Impact or Northern Forces, but then you drop down to either play Big Chillin' or Valors. So like you said, it is pretty easy matches. Okay, Mythic versus
At
Northern.
least relatively speaking.
Well,
Well,
Already over. Now
relatively.
They don't play.
Yeah, they don't play. It's already over.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what the hell, Matt?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I
Top 4
forgot.
advanced.
It's top 4. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
oh,
Okay.
Not okay.
fucking idiot.
I'm so sorry. Well, that's it. Thank you guys for coming.
talk about
We
Premier?
do, yeah. We do have a little bit more time, so we can start. We can finish off with some looking at the last few matches of Premier playoffs.
Yo, if RBG wins Premier, I'll get a tattoo.
Is this
I
confirmed?
don't think they'll beat Extra Soul, dude.
Mark my words.
RBG fucking tattoo.
Number one RBG fan right here.
Number one. Okay. Well, we saw Extra Salt beat RBG last night. If I'm not wrong, it was last night. It was a really close game. I watched
They
a little
took
bit of it.
Overpass from Extra Soul. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think Extra Salt had a 13 map win, in a row of Overpass. Am I wrong? Something like that?
It was a little something crazy like that.
Probably.
Yeah, something like that, and RBG finally broke that. Extra Salt is sitting in the finals, waiting for the winner of RBG and the winner of Strife versus Party Astronauts. So what do
I
you
think
guys...
Strife's had a good run,
Okay.
but I think Party Astronauts is gonna just beat them.
Yeah. Just so much experience at Party Astronauts. They played really, really well at Fragadelphia. I don't know. You can't really root against them. Cynic's insane. Ponalone's really, really good. So
Okay. You guys think it'll be 2-0 or
Yeah.
maybe Strife get a
Yeah.
map?
I think Strife
I-
can make it close on their map pick, but that's about it.
who is that Party Astronauts lost to in the lower bracket? They lost one map to?
That was the upper
Um,
bracket against
They
Extra
lost a
Soul.
map to Choco Check.
That is Choco Check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so accidents happen. Okay.
Yeah, it was Mirage too, so it's a buggy
Accidents
map.
happen. Oh, it was Mirage.
Choco Check
Okay.
are just a really good team. I don't know what you're talking about.
Super sick
It was a
team.
close game.
Yeah, okay. So then Party Astronauts versus RBG.
Didn't they play at Fragadelphia? Isn't that they played in the lower bracket finals to see who played
They did. If I think I could check that.
Party Astronauts beat them, so
yeah, in the lower bracket. I think it's like the exact same thing as well.
I think they beat them
Yeah.
in the upper bracket and
I
then in
just
the lower
cannot type.
bracket. I might be wrong on that.
They
Right up
also played in
15.
the
15.
finals of that Steel Series Cup a couple weeks ago.
RBG.
Go to lower bracket.
Where is it?
Oh,
RBG.
that was
Yeah, they
bad news
played.
bears. In the lower
Right
bracket.
here.
They played in the
Yeah,
consolidation
so, yeah.
finals.
2-1.
They 2-1 them.
What was the maps? Overpass 16-3 for Party, Dust 2 versus 16-11 for RBG, and then a 16-5 clean Inferno.
I do remember that being a stomp. I remember they were up like 12-0 at one point, and the
This is
RBG like won one
also
round.
one
Oh,
thing to
okay.
mention is Collegio was playing instead of Jitter in there though, so
But Collegio farmed on land, dude. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, he did,
This
didn't he?
was this was
He
the
played pretty
last
good.
time the two
Yeah.
teams played each other. It was in the Steel Series Cup. It was 16-11, 16-10, just like two pretty clean wins
Oh,
for
Cynic
Party
plus
Astronauts.
17.
Yeah, let's see.
yeah.
Holy crap.
I think Party Astronauts just has a lot of
Oh,
fragging
wow.
power on their roster. And
Yeah.
RBG
Yeah.
I think is really good. The only way I can see them win is like if Wiz pops off, right?
Yeah.
I think the other thing is also, I think it was the last time RBG got this far in Premier was season 36, and they got that
Oh,
far
wow.
because they beat, well, season 37 was a lot more stacked. They still finished top 6, I think.
Okay.
But season 36 they finished third again, and that's because they beat High Coast at the time, which was like a really similar roster.
Ben
Yeah.
Lee.
They
Yeah,
upset
yeah.
them to get
Yeah.
into the top 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's big from them. So
So,
they're back into
definitely, like,
top
a big
3.
win.
Or yeah, right? Top 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
top
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
And they're almost about they have the ability to get to top 2. You guys think it'll be a 2-1 for Party Astronauts? Is that what you guys are feeling?
Sadly, yes, I will
Sadly,
think that's
yeah.
I
what's
honestly
going to
think
happen.
it's 2-0.
2-0.
Yep.
I have faith in RBG.
I have faith that they can at least bring the maps close and get a map. Like if it's like the right set.
I think RBG have actually a decent chance of winning this,
Mm-hmm.
because I think, like, if you look at how Party Astronauts performs like in events outside of Premier, like, I feel like they perform a bit worse when the pressure is like turned up a notch in things like Premier playoffs. Because I mean, they dropped a map to Choco Check, and map 1 was also really close. Like, they could have gotten 2-0'd in that series. They did play pretty decently against Extra Salt, but about the same as RBG, I'd say. So I don't know. I feel like RBG, like, with how long the core 4 of them have been together, I think it's going to be a bit harder for them to buckle under pressure, especially when they're kind of like at the spot where they want to be or expect to be, which is top 3 Premier playoffs, I'd say. Well, Party Astronauts are really trying to like make that next step, and like still are gonna feel the pressure to beat RBG and give Extra Salt a run for their money in the finals. So I don't know. I think it'll be a really close series just because the pressure is gonna be on Party Astronauts to win it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends how much RBG wants it, in my opinion.
I still
'Cause-
think Party Astronauts 9 times out of 10 is gonna come on top.
Yeah. Just like statistically.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. 2-1. Now for Extra Salt. Probable chance Party Astronauts move up. Extra Salt versus Party Astronauts. How you guys
I
feeling?
just don't see Extra Salt losing to either of these teams.
Yeah.
With a 1 map advantage.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be
it's kind of
crazy,
it's
yeah.
kind of like the godsend thing with ATK, where like you don't see ATK winning 3 maps even with the godsend
Mhm.
map advantage. Like it's just not possible in my eyes.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
if it's a best of
yeah.
3, I could give Party Astronauts a shot here, but I don't see them, like, because I remember, I don't know if this is still the case, but I remember it used to be the case, which was like really like dumb rules, where the team that has the 1 map advantage could also like play their map pick first, so they could just like go up 2-0 in the
Oh.
series by playing their best map right off the rip, and make the other team reverse sweep, like need to reverse sweep them to win.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still the case, but I
Is
remember that
there
used to
a
be a
way
thing.
I could check?
I don't think so.
I
No,
don't think
it
so.
doesn't. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe RBG gets like a third map, like maybe Extra
Maybe
Salt.
RPG was overpass again.
Yeah, maybe. But like I think it'll be maybe most likely a 3-0 in
It's
my
Yeah.
eyes.
going to be a 3-0 once you're already up 2-0. Once they
Yeah,
remap
you don't
pick,
have
it's
you
like-
have
Hey,
everything you
hey,
need.
it's happened before.
It's happened
happened.
before.
Extra Salt is just such a good team.
Yeah, no, it won't happen to Extra Salt.
Okay.
I think the other side of the coin though is if you go up 2-0, then you kind of like it can be really easy to take your foot off the gas a little bit, like on the other team's map pick, and they might drop a map by I'd say maybe 3-1 instead of
Yeah,
3-0.
that's
But I think
yeah.
either way, Extra Salt should
Yeah, that makes
fairly
sense.
comfortably take it.
Sounds good. 3-1 for the Extra Salt. Is everyone cool
I
with
think
that?
3-0, dude.
I
don't
think
want to say
3-0.
3-1.
3-0. Oh, it's
Yeah.
split. Okay.
That's not really split. I'd say they just.
They're just better. They're just built different.
I was gonna say you guys just disagree.
Okay, well yeah.
Sure.
But
I'd
like
say
we
I'm
both
the
agree that they
minority.
win, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So that yeah. All right, well, that'll close up the fucking poorly constructed podcast premiere edition. Thank you guys for coming again.
Thank you for the invite.
I think we could do more tournaments in the future. It'd be really cool if we find any of that out there. I don't know about just regular seasons of Advanced and Premier. I think that'll be kind of a clusterfuck, so maybe not that.
Mm-hmm.
But other tournaments, maybe playoffs, we can definitely do. Thank you guys all for coming. This was a short one, but thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you later.